In morning, it's still it's still shine. It still have a little hot,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, in the afternoon, the weather getting colder. Yeah, and has wind.
Oh, okay. So it's a bit windy in the afternoon and in the evening.
Yeah.
So, did it rain for this week?
I it's rain early, very very small.
Mm, okay. All right. But not the entire day or the whole day that it's raining.
No, not yeah.
Mm, okay. Okay, so anything else that you wanted to share tonight?
Uh, Let me think. Um, mm, Last week, uh, last I just finished my pottery class.
Oh, okay. So how was it?
Um, Actually, I met two uh, dolls, small dolls,
Mm.
and a set of wings, uh, 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 no, spoons, and a set of plate. And last week I uh, paint these cutleries,
Mm-hmm.
and as they need to oven to burn. Yeah.
Mm,
So
okay.
I I'll uh get my works. I think 1 or 2 weeks later. Yeah.
So once you're done with those um items that you make or you made, so after painting it, you have to burn it. Is that right?
Yes.
Why? Why do you need to burn it? I didn't know that.
Uh, uh, because they'll get hard. It's it's just like um clay originally, and after you go to land,
Mm-hmm.
they need to put I think it's oven. So yeah, it's oven. And
Okay, so you said that you have to place it in the oven. So basically, it's like you need to bake.
mhm,
It's like you have to place it at the oven.
I think maybe the actual was not oven. I think I check the on the internet, and
Mm-hmm.
it calls that mm, it's called It's like killing, KILN.
Kiln. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm,
and
okay.
put the words into yeah, yeah. I so not over. Yeah.
Okay. So you have to place those pottery in a kiln
Mm-hmm.
to make those items stronger or to harden those items.
Yeah, maybe it's harder because
Okay.
there are I think maybe waters in the clay, so you need to when you put this powder through the clean,
Mm-hmm.
they will more hot. They will get harder.
Oh, okay. So one.
So
Mhm.
I'm I, mhm, I mm, uh I'm surprising how the work will be. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna get those items or those things that you made next week. Is that right? Or did you already get it?
Not I didn't get it yet, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe uh because I just paint it, and the teacher will put it need to after the paint dry, it's the teacher will put how to say the uh glaze
I'm sorry.
because I just paint
Mm-hmm.
the items, and after that the teacher uh, uh will play will paint put the glaze GOAZE on this item, and then they will put these items into clean.
Okay. Wow. So it's a bit, you know,
Yeah.
it's like there's a lot of procedure or process before you could complete the finished product. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It.
Maybe next week or next week I
Okay.
can get my yeah.
So now you're done with. So you said you're a beginner, right? It's your first time. So
Yeah.
maybe you could move already to the next level.
Yes, yes
Okay.
I can. Yeah, yes I can go to the class. Uh, then yeah,
Mm,
because the class is more flexible.
mm,
So if you have time, you can go to a class. You don't have the fixed time that you need to go to the class every week. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Okay. So do you still plan to go back?
Yes, I found it it's interesting.
Oh, yeah, me too. Whenever you say something about what you did or the things that you're sharing, every class that we have, it sounds very interesting. And those experiences that you experience, I'd never done that. So I'm curious about it. So that's good. Okay. So anything else that you wanted to share?
Um, um, Recently, I watched a movie, Joker,
You watched a movie. What movie is that?
Joker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that it's actually um so can you tell me what can you say about the movie?
Uh, I think it's that movie, and mm, um, uh, how to, it is that because uh, it's just, how because before for this movie, we know uh, this character, the Joker,
Mm-hmm.
in the Batman,
Right.
and in that movie, yeah, in Batman, we always think that the Joker is a bad guy,
Mm-hmm.
but this movie, it changed your your thought, impression,
Mm, okay.
your impression on the Joker. Yeah.
Okay. So, what can
Mhm.
you say then about the character of Joker since you mentioned that we used to know Joker as a bad guy in Batman? So,
Yeah.
can you tell me about the character? What are the characteristics of Joker in this movie?
Uh, I think um I think because of the in the movie because of the um, because of the bad experience in his childhood.
Mm.
I think his mother had died how has mental di- disease. So
Hold on.
he
I'm sorry. Who?
so he was
I'm sorry, Agnes, to cut you off. It's actually you're breaking up, the tone of your voice. It's coming in and out. So there are some words that I don't actually understand or I can't hear it clearly. So,
okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh. So I okay, I repeat again. Uh,
Okay. So I was on the part when you said that he has during his childhood who has mental disease or mental disability.
I I think because uh her mother
Oh,
in the movie the
right.
Joker was a die mother, and because of her mother had mental disorder or mental disease.
Mm, okay.
So in the childhood, the Joker, uh, I think sometimes he was abused.
Mm,
Abu-
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Right.
uh, abused by his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Uh, but I think maybe something wrong, so he can remember his what happened in his childhood.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And I think in this movie he is a very he like uh, uh he works very hard and want to be comedian. I
Mm.
think it's comedian. Yeah,
Comedian.
comedian, comedian,
Yes.
comedian. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very hard to become a well comedian, the but not everything goes well
Mm-hmm.
uh, in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Finally he found that um, the unequal treatment between in society between the uh, wealth wealthy people and those who are in lower classic. So yeah, mm, so he finally I think, go crazy and uh kill kill the guys that did bad things or laughed at him, did bad things to him or laughed at him. Yeah.
Okay. So so basically he turns into a bad guy.
Yeah, but I think might be the in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's not his originally he want to be a bad guy,
Mm-hmm.
but because the whole society, the whole experience he in his life, so he choose um he decide to uh he decide to uh, um, he decide to fight back to those guys
Mm-hmm.
that uh, did bad things to him in this movie. Yeah.
Okay, so he wants a revenge for those people who treated him badly.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So basically, when he wanted to fight back, he will kill those people? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so in general, or what's the ending? Let's say what's the ending? So you said
The
that,
ending.
yeah. So you said that he turns into a comedian, right? However, the people, or maybe the people said that he's not really good. So maybe they tell a lot of bad things about him, and from there he wants to fight back. So what happened next?
No, the ending is that because not have a no. Finally he was he was into the hospital. he was sent the mental hospital.
Okay. Oh, so this movie, Joker, so is it
Mhm.
in general, is it a tragedy? Is it a comedy type of movie? Or is it an action? So there are three. So comedy, I know, you know comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's not a comedy.
It how about is it an action
Not action.
or tra tragedy?
It's uh, uh, I think it's a tragedy movie with uh with quick quick the yeah
Okay. So it's more of tragedy.
yeah.
So would you recommend for me to watch this movie, Joker?
Mm, yes, but if you because everyone said it's a sad movie,
Okay.
so it depends on you if you want to movie
Okay. So can you say
because
mhm.
it might be yeah.
Oh, so this
So
movie is also a sad movie.
it's yeah.
Okay. So um do you notice that, for some people, in reality, they say that some of the actor or actress who are comedians, sometimes they
Mm-hmm.
make you laugh, they tell a lot of jokes, but deep inside is that they're also lonely or they feel sad. Do you think Joker is somewhat like that kind of person?
I don't think so.
Why?
Uh, because uh, um, I think might be, but not exactly the same.
Okay.
For the actor or some actress, they might not have uh, unhappy childhood,
Mm.
or they might not be abused or have something bad in their childhood.
Mhm.
So some so but for the Joker,
Mhm.
I think because of his bad uh child uh his uh when he didn't he he how to say, I think because uh his he have I think Joker this is because of uh his mother or something to him in his childhood.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
or actress, they if they feel lonely, they might be. I'm not sure, but sometimes might not be the because of they had unhappy childhood. You don't know how I mean?
Okay, so when you see the
So I
picture,
think
I'm sorry, go ahead.
mm, uh, yeah, I finished. So what do you want to say?
Okay, so do you think that Joker wanted to hide his bad experiences by being a Joker?
Can you say the question again?
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, sure. So my question is that do you think that Joker wanted to hide
Mm-hmm.
his bad experiences during his childhood by being a Joker? Why?
I'm not sure
Mm,
because in the yeah, I'm not sure because in the movie that's what happened in his childhood. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And my next question is that so being a Joker, so that is his job, is that right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
so can you say that being a Joker is also a, based on that movie, is it a good
Mm-hmm.
paying job during those times?
I think no. I think they did not get good pay for being a joker.
Okay. So so why do you think he choose to become a Joker?
Uh, because his mother always said he has a job. He need to uh, uh his because his mother said he need to bring happy to everyone.
I see. So it's still
Yeah.
connected to his mother.
So even yeah. So even he 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 didn't feel happy,
Mm,
but he still need to smile
right.
because mother said you need to smile. You need to smile always. Yeah.
Have you experienced that? It's like you need to smile. You need to feel that everything is okay, even though deep inside you're not really okay.
Uh, I think um, in the yeah sometimes
Okay, so do you think
think
pretending to be happy is is it easy or is it hard?
I, I think it's not easy
So when you feel
because
okay,
uh, mhm, uh I think for me it not be easy because I think others can feel that you are not really happy. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why. Although you smile,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe it's just a forced smile.
Right.
So so like others might find that maybe something happened although you smile.
Mm. Okay. All right.
Oh, but I think pretend is just because sometimes you don't want others to act too much because you want to be anything about the unhappy things. So you need to pretend that you are okay. Yeah. So that's why you sometimes I pretend that I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think it is better to feel sad? Let's say you're not really okay, you feel sad. So it's better to show your real feeling rather than pretending.
Yeah. For me,
Mm-hmm.
it's 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 just like I hello.
Yes, I'm here. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. For me, it's just like what I said. If I don't want to, someone asks me, I don't want to share what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pretend that I'm okay, I'm happy. But if I really angry or something that I can share about the unhappy things, I think I will not pretend that I'm okay. I'll sometimes maybe I'll just tell that I feel bad. Yeah,
Okay.
it depends on what happened to me and if I want to share about those things. Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. So sometimes it, it's hard to explain why do you feel sad because if you have friends, your colleagues, even
Mhm.
sometimes your boss will ask you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for what you have shared about Joker. So it
Mhm.
makes me um, feel interested to watch about it because most of my students wanted to watch that also. So you're one of them who already watched about it. Okay. So it's actually cool because you were able to compare it. You know, the characteristics of Joker from the movie Batman
Ah,
to this movie. So it's like a different story, which is it focuses only to the main character, which is Joker, right?
yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so let's move on discussing your book. So I believe that I gave you a homework last
Ah,
last
mhm.
Tuesday. Okay. Oh, by the way, what did you do during the holiday? You don't have class, so you just watch movie, completed your pottery class. That's it?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you not hear me well?
Now I can hear you, but before I can hear you.
Yeah,
Just for yeah.
yeah, I don't know
Okay.
what's wrong because earlier it's it happened also to me. So I can hear you and then all of a sudden there are words that I cannot hear you well. Okay, so now let's go back. Let's move on with discussing your book. So, okay, so you can go now to page 20. So, this is the listening part. I bet that it's just very easy and simple for you.
Yeah, it's not.
I knew it. I know. Okay. Well, again, just to practice pronouncing those words and to make sure that everything is also correct. So let's go over. Can you, Agnes? Yeah, can you go ahead and read it, please?
Alan lives in Toronto. He works at the after-school program at the community center in his town. Children come to the community center after school. Alan does many activities with them. It's a good job for him because he is interested in a lot of different things. He is good at sports. On sunny days, Alan and the kids ride bikes or go hiking. Sometimes they go to the beach or the park. On rainy days, Alan and the kids watch DVDs, or they play games like Scrabble and checkers. Sometimes they go to a museum together. After work, Alan sometimes gets together with friends, but he usually goes home to relax and read a book.
Okay. So I've already corrected. All of your answers here are correct. So before we move on with the next part, with listening B, do you have any questions?
For this article,
Yeah.
I think yeah, mm, I think no question.
All right. Wonderful. So now let's move on with listening B. So do you still remember what was being talked about?
I take the notes, so I think I remember a little bit.
Okay. So for the sentences here, so it says here that write 2 sentences about each speaker. So can you just go ahead and read?
Don't read books on weekends. He is interested in sport.
Okay. So just to make sure that everything is clear, I'm just going to go ahead and add what was on the listening part. So can you just go ahead and read it, please?
I'm sold. I'm a teacher. I really like my job, but I'm very busy. On the weekend, I relax and read books. I'm also interested in sports. My favorite sport is swimming. I go to the beach every Saturday.
Okay, good. Next, let's go with Khalid.
Khalid plays a lot of video games. He rides his bike on the weekends.
Again, can you read that one more time?
He rides his bike on the weekends.
On the weekends.
On the weekends.
Okay. Next, let's go now. So can you read it, please?
My name is Claude. I'm from Oman and I'm a computer programmer. I play a lot of video games. I also ride my bike.
Okay. All right. So basically, Khalid is actually from the Middle East. So their names were actually pronounced as Khalid, Omar, and yeah. What else? What are famous? Um, do you have friends from Middle East or who are Indians or let's say um, Iranians?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever meet people who
Uh,
lives from Middle East?
no.
No? Even your customers you never encounter?
Ah, yes, but we usually yes, but we usually use email. So yeah.
Okay. So there is no actually verbal communications. So it's just
Yeah.
plainly emails. Okay. All right. So now you could tell something about yourself. So it says here you could at least try to use the collocations to
Mhm.
describe about your hobbies or your interests. I know that Miss Michelle already asked you to say something about your interests, but this will be just quick. So
Mhm.
try to construct 3 sentences about yourself, or maybe three to 5 sentences. That would be better.
Mhm. Okay. Um. Uh. Hobbies. I uh from the box pages. So I need to use collocations.
Yeah. So it well,
It's where's the
so basically that's on page 16. You could just go to page 16. Then you could
16.
yeah, you could see there's a box. So the box there, these are the collocations. So you'd see there be good
Ah,
at,
okay.
be interested in,
Mm-hmm.
belong to.
Okay. I'm interested I'm interested in books and movies.
Okay, hold on a sec. You could try and
Uh-huh.
start by introducing yourself.
Uh, okay. Mm, uh, okay. Okay. I'm Agnes, and I work in a law firm. I'm mm, okay. I am good at dealing with trauma issues.
I'm sorry, I'm good at.
I'm good at dealing with trauma issues
Mm-hmm.
or trauma disputes. Maybe. Yeah. Um, Usually, I'm busy. I'm busy at work, so I I I I like to watch. I like to I like to watch television after work.
Hmm.
I'm interested in many things. Um, I like to go to museums and and I like sports too. Uh,
Okay, so is there anything else that you wanted to add?
uh, mm, I think maybe that's it.
It's okay. So you even exceeded my expectations. So here on the activity, it's just only 3 sentences, but basically based on the assessment of your level, you are more than that. So, okay, so this is what you've said about yourself. So can you try to read it, you know, it's like you're telling it without, sounding that you're reading. Can you do that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Agnes. I work in a law firm. I'm good at dealing trademark dispute. Usually, I'm busy at work, so I like to watch television after work. I'm interested in many things. I like to go to the museum, and I like sports too.
Okay. Great. Very
Mhm.
good. Good job. Yay.
Thank you.
So I know that this are what I'm asking you. These are just simple and easy, and you're doing it great. You're doing it good.
Mhm.
Okay. So before we continue, do you have any other questions?
Um, no.
Okay, not so far. Okay. So basically, on the next activity on the book, it's more of like a class. It's like you are at school. So, so this will be just very quick. We'll just try to ask these questions, but all of the questions will be based on your answer. So it's gonna be you who will gonna answer all of the questions. Okay? Yeah, because it says here, say what you think. Go around the class, ask the questions from the chart. When someone answers yes, write down his or her name. Try to write a different name for each questions. But what we're going to do right now is that all of the answers can be just you. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
So let's see. We have here an example. Do you ride a bicycle to class? Or let's say, do you ride a bicycle to your work?
Mm, for a while.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I mm, for I used to ride a bike to my work to work. Yeah.
Okay. But right now, are you taking a
But
taxi, motorcycle?
no, right now I take bus.
You take a bus. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how long is the traveling time from your house to your work?
To about 20 minutes
Ooh.
by by bus. Yeah.
Okay. So,
My yeah. Mm-hmm.
so do you
The
work?
office is
I'm sorry, go ahead.
actually my office is very is is near my home,
Hmm.
and sometimes I walk home for about in 30 minutes or 30 or 30 minutes as exercising for exercising. Yeah.
Wow. So, do you work in Taipei City?
Yes. Yeah. I work in Taipei. Yeah.
So, where specifically in Taipei?
It I uh, you said where?
Yeah,
Um, it's
specifically
near,
in.
you know, it's in the Zhongshan district. Do you know?
Can you
Or
give any landmark?
mhm. uh, you know the I think it's famous, but I don't know if you know this. It's Xingtian Temple, Xingtian Gong Temple. Do you know? It's near. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the name of the temple.
行天宫 do you know? But it's a big temple in Taipei City.
Okay. Are there a lot of tourists who visit that temple?
I'm not sure, but
Mm-hmm.
or maybe I think it's a little far from mm, because it's in where my workplace is a business district.
Mm,
So I think there might be uh some some attracting attracting uh destination that tourists will go there. Yeah,
mm.
because it's a business
Sen-
district.
mm,
There are almost like buildings and the banks. Yeah,
okay.
But near my near near my office, there are as Zhongshan区, and it's there are how to how there are many uh, department stores and coffee shop, and I think some tourists will go there. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what MRT, what color is basically, close to this? Is it the red line?
It's no, it's green color.
It's more of the green color. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the map here. Okay, well, anyways, we'll gonna go ahead and discuss more of this, okay, next Tuesday. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, I enjoyed what you've mentioned. Just additional feedback or, information. You said that it rained a little or it rained, but it's small. I don't know if you said the word small or it rained a little today.
Mm-hmm.
So you could also say it was drizzling, you know, if it's not heavy rain. So you could use the word drizzle or
Quiz,
drizzle.
do Quizzo, where
I
can type
Yeah, I type it on page 18.
18, 18. Okay.
You see it? If if it's not, you know,
Okay.
if it's
Yeah.
not raining that hard, so you could just say it's just drizzling. So it just drizzle.
Quiz.
Okay, and okay, so pretty much I haven't have much corrections that I've heard. You're actually very good when it comes to describing the movie Joker. Most of the words that you use, like mental disorder or the word comedian, it's perfectly described or what was stated on the movie. So very good with that. So just continue. And um, yeah, you're very spontaneous when it comes to expressing yourself or trying to tell stories based on the movie Joker. Okay. All right. So pretty much that's it for tonight, Agnes. So let's call it a night then. Yeah. And have a great evening.
You too.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.